Hi, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and it is Sunday, May the 24th, and it's about 9:16 here in the morning in the UK. Okay, so yesterday I did this video and I was talking about the price of Bitcoin potentially having a bit of a push up and then maybe some sort of rejection. So this is what I said. Now, obviously, what I'd love to see would be it closing above this level here, 75,421. Now you can see that shortly after I published that video, the price did indeed close above that level and continued to go up. Now after that, I was looking at the 1 hour time frame for a possible reversal. This is what I said. But looking at the 1 hour time frame, I would be very tempted just to put in some short orders at these kind of levels, maybe 77,163, 78,334. Even 79,643. And you can see that almost exactly the first level I was looking at the kind of 77,163 did get reached, and we did reject slightly from there. So another absolutely perfect Quadzilla move. Now I decided to not trade this because I was driving, and in the evening I was out anyway and I wasn't paying any attention to the charts. And yeah, that was absolutely fine, because I think what's happened now is these EMAs, the green 55 EMA and the yellow 21 EMA, these have now crossed bullish. Okay, so when this happens, it's normally a pretty good sign that the price is going to go up. So we may well reach these higher levels that I was talking about. And also going back to the 5 hour time frame, you can see here, if I just remove my squiggles, you can see that what I was looking for yesterday was the convergence band here starting to head back upwards, which meant we got the super up signal here on Quadzilla. Now this is like super powerful, so that helped to push the price upwards as well. So I think for the moment, I think we've got quite a bit more upside to go. I would probably entertain this level here at 78,971, so pretty much 79k I would say. I think we're probably due for that. Now, of course, it's worth looking at the CME close from Friday, because it is the weekend obviously now. And you can see here that the actual price, the CME closed up on Friday night, was actually 75,915, which is quite a bit lower than where we are now. It is also worth bearing in mind that there's this gap here that never got filled. This was from Friday the 15th of May. So really we are looking at either this level down here or this one up here. So take your pick which one's going to get closed. To me it seems like this one up here is more likely to get closed first before the one down here. Nevertheless, that is going to leave a big old CME gap, so maybe Monday morning we will dump down here. That said, bear in mind Monday is a bank holiday in most countries, I believe, certainly the US, the UK and most of Europe as well. So the markets are probably going to be mostly shut, which is going to change things as well. Now, if you've got nothing better to do this holiday weekend, then you could sit in front of the charts and do a bit of scalping, and you can do that by putting the chart on the 1 minute time frame. This is assuming that you've got Quadzilla. If you haven't got Quadzilla, then you just get it. savewithcrypto.org/QZ. But Quadzilla is absolutely great at showing you these retracement levels even on the 1 minute time frame. So when we had that pump up this morning, we knew that statistically the price would come back down to that level there, and at the moment we've got this bearish retracement here, so the price came down and we know pretty much it's going to go back up there with a very high likelihood of doing so. The statistics for this are like well over 90%, so most of these levels will get closed. And of course by doing that, you can make moves of something like that, which is 0.32%, but do that on 10x leverage, then it's 3%. And just imagine making these gains over and over again, just making like between 1 and 2, maybe 3% over and over again. That will soon compound into a much larger amount if you're prepared to sit in front of the chart and observe these moves. Okay, so realistically, how much more upside can we see? Well, what I tend to do is I tend to use whatever time frame I'm just about to see a cross of the yellow and green EMAs. the 21.55 EMA. So this is the 1 hour time frame, and you can see here that we've crossed there. So I'd look for the next kind of reasonably significant one, so like say the 90-minute one here, and you can see here that they haven't crossed yet, and it looks like they could, but maybe not until Monday. Now there are circumstances like here about a week or so ago where they were trying to cross but they didn't really want to, and it just kind of like meandered backwards and forwards a little bit, and then we dumped after that. So we want to watch out for that kind of thing. We need a cross with a bit of conviction to it, say something like this one here. So I think overall, expect a little bit more upside, but then possibly a big old dump. So yeah, maybe we close the CME up at 79k, and then we try and close the other one down at whatever it was, 75 or so. So yeah, volatility ahead. All right. Anyway, that's my update for today. I will try and do one tomorrow, but yeah, again, I'm going to be busy again tomorrow, so it's going to be a quick update like this one. But yeah, if you're in the UK, enjoy the weather because it's absolutely fantastic. It's going to be the nicest weekend so far this year. So yeah, do get outside, touch some grass, or better still, just have a few beers with your mates. That's what I'll be doing. All right, take care. I'll see you tomorrow, and yeah, trade safe.